Okay, now that we know how to multiply binomials, binomial radical expressions, even if they're conjugates, we have what we need to divide by a binomial radical expression. So in this case, because we're dividing by a radical, then that makes the denominator irrational. And just like we did in a previous example, we had to do something to rationalize the denominator. That means get rid of the radical, right? In the last example, we multiplied by whatever the denominator was, divided by itself. In here, that wouldn't work. Here, we multiply by, surprise, surprise, the conjugate. Because we just learned that when we multiply by conjugates, it cancels all the radicals. So the strategy when you have a binomial radical expression in the denominator is multiply by the conjugate of that binomial divided by itself. Okay? Now remember how we multiply fractions, right? You multiply straight across. Numerators multiply numerators. Denominators multiply denominators. So we will have to FOIL the numerators, right? And then we'll need to multiply these denominators similarly. So let's see, 6 in the numerator, 6 times 1 plus 6 times the square root of 5 plus 1 times the square root of 5 plus the square root of 5 times the square root of 5, which is 5 in the denominator. Again, I know that the middle terms will cancel because these are conjugates. So I'm just going to multiply 1 times 1 and root 5 times root 5. So this is 6 plus 5 is 11. And 6 root 5 plus 1 root 5 makes how many root 5? That makes 7 times the square root of 5. And that's all over -4. And you can leave it like that.